Fantastic, thank you. We'll try to block.
First up, team manager Tyler Bemidji. Tyler's proudest moment as a sled is never forgetting any piece of equipment at away games. She is going to be joined by her parents Roderick and Lori.
Yeah, that was
Congratulations, Tyler.
I'm not surprised that they ended up. Right, that's a good one. That's a good one. Team manager Kayla Kraft. Fun fact about Kayla, she lived in Germany the first 5 years of her life. And she doesn't like any extra ordinary goldfish. She likes the extra cheddar goldfish. She's joined by her dad over there, Ryan Kraft. And mom is Angela Kraft. Number 20, Tammy McFarland. We're all excited Tammy's on for Burlington Washington tonight. Her proudest moment as a sled was her first varsity start against the Roseland Rams. She is joined by her parents Jim and Jenny Carlin.
No, I remember the day vividly because how cold it was in the press box too. But it was a heck of a game, and really the goaltender set the tone for them. And then they had chances because Bemidji had chances to win in that game as well as the Spud. So they got to be prepared here today. Granted, they're 6, 7, 8 somewhere in the bottom towards of the section as far as the rankings, but doesn't mean anything. You strap it on and you go play.
I think you mentioned a good point there because of the teams that are fairly equal as far as Section 8 girls hockey is concerned. Right now, Moorhead seems to be the top team in the section, but they're on a given day, and we'll find out here in a moment, just on a given day, what can happen.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I was texting back and forth with a person earlier about the St. Cloud was playing Roseau girls today, and they ended up in a 3-3 tie, and that was a big game towards kind of way things will go here down the stretch, and for Moorhead and the rest of the teams is who's going to be there. But it's a lot of tight one-goal games in the top 4 or 5 teams, and that makes for an exciting type of a tournament that'll be ahead of us.
From your vantage point, what are some of the things you've liked about the development of Moorhead girls hockey this year?
I think we're getting a little bit better on the power play, which is key in playoffs. Goaltending's been steady and gotten better out of both of them. Crescent's kind of taken the lead role. Jenke will get the start today, and well-deserving being senior day. Those are the kind of things that you look at. Are you playing good in your defensive zone? I think the offensive things, I think we are who we are. Got to work a little bit harder, and they have been, and I think some of those things will show out here in the end.
How important was it to take on Roseau twice and be as successful as they were?
It's good. They've been kind of the top. Them and Brainerd have kind of been the top 2 teams in this section for the last 5, 6 years. They're the ones going to the state tournament, so I think that's good. I think it was good to be able to come back in a game where I think we were the better team, but we scored 2 goals, one being in regulation at the end and in overtime up there, and tough place to play in Roseau. And just even Brainerd the other day, a 1-0 win. Again, tight games, and that prepares you for the future, right?
I thought that was important as well, that the game that would be decided on against Brainerd, that was kind of a turning point, I think.
Yeah, I think a lot of these games at the end of the year and finding ways to get over that mountain, as far especially for Moorhead being a younger team and not having success, at least in the last bunch of years, and kind of taking that next step as a team, right?
And so with that, we've got a pretty good afternoon going on here. It's early enough in the day. I have the chance to get this one played at a decent time in an early hour, and then on to complete our weekend before we start thinking about more hockey again next week.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's the home stretch comes with a makeup game next week with Sartell, and then another makeup game with Visitation. We got a game Monday against Fergus that was scheduled, so exciting times for the girls, and they'll get a chance to play some games in consecutive order, which is going to prepare them for the playoffs.
We'll talk more about this year's girls hockey team when we return after this timeout. It's Moorhead and Bemidji when we return after this break.
Town & Country Oil and Propane reminds you that the heating season is here. Don't get caught short of fuel heading into the upcoming months. Call 233-2421 or 888-771-2421. Family owned and operated, Town & Country Oil and Propane features on-time oil delivery for the Red River Valley, the Minnesota Lakes, and of course the Ada area too. Town & Country Oil and Propane.
I coached the game this morning.
Just 2 minutes here, Jake, 2 minutes. Welcome back as we are getting ready to meet today's team. At least one of them. Moorhead is out and ready and set. Bemidji is just now finding their way towards through the hallway and up to the gate and ready to take on the ice. And so with that, we've got girls hockey. And in some ways, this is a determining factor, I think, for the playoffs, as there's a lot of home ice advantage that comes into play.
Yeah, you know, the first 2 rounds are definitely at the higher seed, and Moorhead, I think, has secured that without maybe a hiccup today. Kind of at the top right now, but again, it comes down to a coach's vote, and that's voted on. You can't vote on your own team, so it's you vote on the top 7 in accordance to what you see over the year. So, you know, coming out in the wash, Moorhead's got a pretty good resume.
Another good test coming up Monday against Fergus Falls, a team that has kind of vaulted their way to the top in their respective division.
Yeah, they got a, you know, as good a chance as anybody to make it on the state tournament in the 6A, and have had a really solid season.
They've been 6A has been a solid division for girls hockey, like 8 has been a good division hockey.
Yep. You know, it's you know, Warroad's always been kind of the queen of that one, and deservingly so. They're consistently good. They had another. They won 2 out of 3. Had a big matchup with Andover Thursday, which came down to a 3-1 with an open net goal. So a heck of a game between Andover, who's number 1 in 2A, and obviously Warroad being number 1 in single A.
You think that Kylie Janke will get the start today? She's a very consistent and steady player.
Yeah, it's good to see, you know, and you know, it's tough being in that situation where you haven't played as many games, but, you know, cherish your opportunities, and well deserved tonight to give her an opportunity here at senior night.
Yeah, that's a kind of the choice that a head coach likes to have. You don't like to not play somebody, but you do have a chance of playing 2 different people.
Yeah, and you know, it isn't what Kylie didn't do. It's probably what Crescent's just really had a hot last 7-8 games.
Great
so it's nothing personal there. Both of them are good goaltenders, and it's great to have that ability to have 2 good kids.
It's nice to know there's one there to step on the ice and take care of things, just in case something silly happens.
Exactly. You never know.
So as we meet today's lineup, Maddie Spaeth is rolling on. Olivia Dronin and Ellie Feeney were first introduced. Well, you're going to have to explain to me what we just saw. There was a handoff there between Spaeth and one of the Bemidji players, and it looked like a sandwich bag.
Yeah, I tell you what, if they got in there, they could bring a snack up for us.
We'll make room. We'll make room. That's for sure.
I'm not sure. Obviously, there's bags on the edge there too, so I'm not sure what the.
Well, as I walked in, the bags were of food, whatever is in there, were being brought, and I just about volunteered to help out.
Well, and I certainly would have.
National anthem is next, and we'll drop the puck when we return after this timeout.
Stripes and bright stars.
Well, we're getting ready for girls hockey as we near the end of the regular season, and that's just around the corner, Mitch Hansen. And so I doubt that that's really very much of a factor as far as game preparation for these individual players. But for those of us that like to look at those kinds of things, it is kind of important.
Well, it is. Anytime you're playing a section opponent, it definitely gets into the idea of where you're headed and where you want to be as far as playing at home in February, right, for those playoff games.
And you are a team, that being Moorhead, that has been playing well lately and has been taking care of business, taking on a team, Bemidji, that has had difficulty putting wins together this year. Doesn't mean they're not playing well. It's just it's been a tough time to put consistently a win up in the column.
I think they're going the right direction. I can see that they're getting better. They're taking steps forward. They got some good young talent coming up in the future. So again, this is don't look at anybody lightly in this section. Come out and play your game, and I think it'll be a good game here today.
Looking forward to it. The Spuds in their homestanding orange, with black over the shoulder numbers and breezers, while Bemidji in their traveling blues with white numbers and trim. Moorhead will go right to left as we look on, as we stand in and get ready to go. The face-off features Bella Webb of Bemidji, and it's tipped off and down by Madison Nisler, and from there chased off to the far side. Here's a walk-in, and attempt there comes off, just missed. Off along the near wall and out the center. Chased down, it comes back to the Spuds, but it's turned over, and on the reach it goes all the way down and deep into the far corner where Webb picks it up for Bemidji. Out to the point, and from there Kiera Nelson along the wall, tipped away there. The Spuds pull it off the wall and head out. It's a 2-on-1 break to the line, and then a quick tap in on goal that steered off to the side and played there back down near side. Here's a centering pass, wind up, and a shot that's blocked away.
Nice shot there.
Yeah, the hard shot was right there for them as the Spuds were on the verge of picking up the opening goal. Long play out of the zone, comes all the way back up and comes down, and that brings up an icing call. So the Spuds showing a little bit of dominance early on.
Yeah, it was nice to see Mackenzie Miller was out there, senior, that making a varsity opportunity, getting a start and getting a little minutes here on senior night. But Brewski had a nice jump off the bench here and got a good hard shot on net. Nice save by the goaltender. So good job by the Spuds to get in that first minute.
Peyton Wiedemann, who played so well against Moorhead in Bemidji, in goal again today for the Lumberjacks. The Spuds out at the point, toss it down deep into the corner, played behind the net, centering pass, deflected. Rolling it out on top, and it comes loose. The Spuds there to take it back at the point, and it's tossed in by Kate Kozabud. Along the wall, trying to work it out of the zone, but so far the Spuds are able to keep it in. And here's an outlet pass that's again taken back by Moorhead. Centering pass right up the slot, but deflected away. Kozabud plays it deep into the corner, and play continues behind the net, rolling back down near side. We are just underway. Moorhead has taken the opening face-off and worked it into the offensive zone, and that's where we've stayed. Deep into the far corner. Played there by Taylor Bierke, and it rolls back down near side. All the way out of the zone, and it comes out to center. Kate Kozaba there to track it down. She's being hounded by Megan Borg, and it comes back near side. Moorhead stick on it, dragging it along. It comes loose, and across and in. Kate Kozabud rolling her way down low, looking up on top. Blocked away there for a moment, and it comes back to the near corner. And from there along the wall, dish back into the corner. Play comes up along the near side and out to the top. And from the point, sent rink wide by Olivia Dronen. Caught and brought back near side. So the Spuds are controlling the puck, but so far haven't had a real good scoring opportunity. Play along the line. It was in, it was out. And if it is played by Moorhead, it's offside. It is not. Play continues on. Along the near wall, and it comes rolling out. Tracked down by Olivia Dronen, and it goes rink wide. Spuds have a 3-on-1 break. Here's a wind-up and a shot down low. Backhanded in, saved, and the rebound out, tipped away. Rebound comes back into play. Backhanded out, and the Spuds gave away a golden opportunity there as Olivia Corton had a golden chance to slip one in. But a great save by Wiedemann, who, again, looks to be on the top of her game.
Yeah, just a nice play there by Moorhead and a better play by the goaltender. I think Corton had her beat and just didn't quite slide it in there. It was close.
Face off back in the Moorhead zone, now near side of Kylie Janke. Play drawn out. Turnaround shot sent on. Blocked away. Save made Janke and kicks it off to the far corner. From there, Moorhead tries to play it out, and it's turned around and sent back in deep. Ellie Feeney plays it off to the far side. Brought back in from behind the net. Tracked along, played up against the corner. Kozabed trying to stick handle it away. Finally steers it out, but it comes right back onto the stick of Kiara Nelson of Bemidji. And the play comes out to center ice. It's picked up there, and here's the walk in by Ellie Laban. She goes down deep and into the corner or along the boards, brought back behind the net. Tipped off to the far side where Chloe Hasbargen has it. And lost it behind. It comes rolling back down near side. Up against the wall, they continue to play. Scrambling in for it, Maddie Spaeth. Out to the point, here's the look in by Olivia Dronen. Shot blocked away by Wiedemann. Play continues back now on the near side, and it comes bouncing out to center. Dronen will have to touch up on the play. And as she circles back into the zone, a little bit late getting back in was Annie Krieg. And that stops play on the offside call with 13:09 to go here in the first period.
It was nice how it slid out to Dronen, and she actually didn't try to just pump a shot. She actually tried to use Laban as a tip out front, and it was just a good play by her and a good spot for a shot.
Face off, comes off, and Moorheads. Kate Kozabed backpedals to pick it up, brings it near side for Feeney. And a nice little touch pass ahead for Taylor Bruschi. Rolls it around all the way to the far side, and here come the Lumberjacks. At the line, it's 3-on-2. A tip ahead, down deep into the far corner. Feeney giving chase on it, works it back to the far corner. From there, picked up by the Spuds, and it's worked out to center ice. There's a long pass, rink wide. It goes just ahead of Bria Holm. Behind the net and off to the far side. 12:29 remaining here, opening period. No scoring. Limited scoring opportunities. Moorhead does have a 3-1 shots on goal advantage, but none have gone in. Here's Feeney dragging it down low. Here's a tap in and a shot and a goal. If Ellie Feeney will get the assist, Taylor Bruschi gets the goal, and the Spuds lead at 1-0.
You know, just a great job of being patient by Feeney. I thought a couple times she was going to shoot it. She kind of beat the defender and slid it back, and Bruschi did a nice job to tap it into the open net for an early Spuds lead.
4:44. Time of the goal, Taylor Bruschi from Ellie Feeney. And it's 1-0 Moorhead. So an early start in the scoring column here tonight. Rolling it back up ice. Deflected back and on the near side, set out. Here's the walk ahead by Olivia Corton. Down deep into the corner. Bruschi will get the lone assist from Ellie Feeney. And the time of the goal at 4:44, and the play continues on as it comes up high in the slot. Nice job of stick handling it, working on the way in. It is tapped in towards goal, then deflected away. Rebound took a whack at it, and it's deflected off to the far side. Down deep into the corner, played behind the net. Moorhead there to pick it up, and it escapes. It bounced over the stick. And here comes Bemidji, rolling along on the near side. Madison Nisler. Rolls down behind the net before being played back now near side. On the outlet, the Spuds get taken down from behind, and play continues on as it comes into the zone. Tapped ahead by Ellie Laban. Down deep in the near corner, Annie Krieg left it behind her, and play continues back into the corner. Rolled down behind the net and off to the Annie Krieg, who plays it and carries it all the way to the far side. From the corner, brought back. Here's a look in up on top, but a well defended. And Madeline Spaeth was forced to give it up. She circles back and plays it off to the far side. From there, it comes back up to the near point. Wind up in a shot wide. Rebound up against the base of the net. And given chase, it comes near side. Here's a centering pass that got away. And it's played out of the zone by Madison Nisler of Bemidji. It rolls all the way up ice. No icing is called on this play, and the Spuds have it as they work their way around with a 1-0 lead. Again, a reminder earlier today, Moorhead boys on the road at Warroad skate to a 4-4 tie. Kate Kozabed stick handling is her way all the way around, and then drops it into the corner where it's picked up, and the Spuds give chase there. On the return for Spaeth. Onto the near side and up against the wall. It comes rolling through. It comes rolling all the way through. It actually will come in on goal. And then a quick cover up there by Kylie Janke. Why she wanted to think, she was thinking seriously about sending that one off and into play, but wisely put the glove around it.
Yeah, needed a change probably there. That was a good choice on her part. Spuds are moving the puck fairly well. Bemidji hasn't, they've been down in the end a little bit, but both teams are playing pretty hard here early in the game.
6-2 shots on goal. Here's a shot. It's a third shot sent on by Bemidji. Chloe Hasbargen had that one point blank. You could hear the sound of the clunk on the stick as the save was made. Along the near side at the point, kept in. Rolls down low, played off to the far side. Megan Berg chased it off. Here's the look up ice. Spuds have it 2-on-2 as they cross over. Now it's 2-on-1. We're winding our way down low. The rebound was put right back in where the origin of the shot came. And it finally bounces out to center ice where Strami has it from Moorhead. A stick has come flying loose. Meanwhile, it's picked up and brought in by Ella Holm. Down deep and behind the net. Scrambling after it, pushed off to the side by Kiera Nelson. And the Lumberjacks play it, but then it got turned around and the Spuds carry it down from behind and back up on top. Here's the look in by Feeney. Off to the far side, wind up in a shot. A hard shot set right on by Kate Kozova. Good look inside, but the Spuds are stopped on that play and continue to lead it 1-0.
Yeah, good puck movement. Dronen did a good job of jumping up in that play and had a good opportunity. Took a good low shot and just didn't quite convert there.
Drawn to the point and sent back in. Captured in the near corner by Bria Holm. And it rolls out of the corner. Back into the corner, down behind Bria Holm, centering pass, shot blocked, and Wiedemann comes up with a big save.
Ella Holm had a great chance there. Holy cow.
From behind the net, it continues to be 1-0 Moorhead. On the corner, as they poke it back and forth, Feeney pulls it loose, then sends it out. Here's a shot set in, deflected away, rebound kicked off to the far side, chased down by Bemidji. And as they try to work it out of the zone, it does sneak away. Backpedaling there to pick it up in the quick return near side. Here comes Bria Holm, high in the slot, carrying the puck with her, dropped it back. Here's a recovery. Nice play following in on Bria Holm. Shot got blocked away by Wiedemann and play continues down low. Returned into the far corner with 7:46 to go. First quarter action, Moorhead leading at 1-0 over the Lumberjacks as the Spuds line it up and a shot that bounced away. That was a tough angle shot that came all the way out near side. From there, the whistle stops play, and it still amazes me that when I see a shot from that angle actually go in sometimes. That's about a 5-degree pitch on it, and still it had a chance.
You know, Corton's pretty crafty down there by the net. I like the way Moorhead's moving the puck, and they've had some good opportunities in this period. The shots indicate, obviously, 10-3 that they're getting some pucks to the net. Wiedemann's just been really, really solid in there for him.
Maddie Hansen for a moment, but behind the net it was pulled away, and here comes Bemidji. On the way up ice and all the way to the corner. Strami challenging the play. Centering pass, no. Plays all the way around and now up high in the slot. Return near side. A hard pass bounces off the stick of Chloe Hasbargen, and here comes Moorhead. On the way up, deflected away. It got away from Maddie Hansen, and it comes back down near side as Hansen again put a stick on it before it's tapped away and recovered by Olivia Dronen. Long pass return back into the zone, and that's an icing play that stops the clock with 6:56 remaining. So far from the Moorhead side of things, I think they're seeing what they like what they're seeing.
Yeah, I would say Coach Kraft's probably pretty happy with the way they came out. They've had good opportunities, and again, just credit with one goal, but good zone time.
Meanwhile, Bemidji on the other side is standing on their defensive effort. Although allowing 10 shots, just the one has gone in and play continues on. Out to the far side, a wind-up and a shot sent in by Olivia Dronen, bounced away. The rebound out to the far side. Spuds there to pick it up, but no. It comes out to the point. Return now. Strami sends that one down low, and that one slips off to the side. Annika Strami was trying to sneak one in against the upright. Loose and bouncing puck. The Spuds are there. Grab it, have it knocked away. Annika Strami goes back deep to pick it up. She'll circle the net, turn and look up ice before sending it off to the far side. The return hitting traffic and it's bounced away, but the Spuds are able to bring it out to the zone, and from there it's tipped loose. Scrambled back to the near side. Annika Strami taking a whack at it and sending it in. 6 minutes to go. 1-0 Moorhead here in the first period. Play down into the far corner. And the loose puck comes away. Here is the walk-up ice, but it got deflected. They'll try it again. Poked by Taylor Bruschi. She'll track it down, carry it behind the net, turn and look up ice. Out at the point, Ellie Feeney. And now home. Back to Feeney. She'll turn it to the corner. It rings out and all the way around to the far corner. Brought back up on top. Walking away down and deep into the corner. Here's the look, and a pass that was intended to come out to the near point, but was blocked away. Feeney walks her way in and sends one off the stick. Play continues on as it's just down low. Pulled away momentarily. Here's the return down and brought back out. Moorhead at the point, continuing to own the offensive zone. Play to the far side, recovered. Moorhead tapping that one towards goal. Comes back now near side. It rolls out to the near corner and behind the net, all the way to the far side. Stopping play with 4:55 remaining. It's 1-0 Moorhead here in the first.
Yeah, just good puck movement again. Moorhead's really controlled it, especially this shift here with Bruschi and the two home girls out there. And defense are jumping up in the plays, and everybody's making good decisions.
Face-off will be on the near side. Here's a wind-up on a shot sent in by Dronen. Deflected all the way to the far corner, then returned. From behind the net, it's played off to the side, and Ella home there to pick it up. Tapped away there. Pulled in by the Lumberjacks as they head out to center ice and tap it ahead. All the way down in the far corner. Played behind, and it works off. Lumberjacks, rare opportunity, actually set up a scheme, and it comes away on this possession and bounces off the wall, and up ice comes Bria Holm. She'll carry it in. Bria Holm goes down low, backhand one, and it had a little bit of stick in the way, and it bounces clear. And Bria Holm works it back now to the near side. As she works it along the wall, Bria Holm comes out to the near point. The Spuds are able to be able to pick it up there, and Olivia Corton as she heads in on the whistle stops play. So with that, we've got our first penalty of the evening as the Spuds will find themselves on the power play.
Yeah, and again, key really to this part of the season is having a good power play that's going to help you put pucks in the net, especially when you're trying to win one-goal games.
Megan Berg stands into the face-off for Bemidji. She'll face off against the Spuds. Moorhead with a 1-0 lead now on the power play. The penalty assessed to Kiara Nelson. Down low and behind the net they play. Back around the near side. Trying to look it up against the boards. It comes away. And the pass is bounced away. In heavy pursuit. Everybody overskates it, and the Spuds are the only ones there and play it back up ice. The return comes back by Bemidji. And the near side, Annika Strami tracks it down, and she'll set it up on the return. Slides her on from behind the net. Here comes the play, near side and ahead. On her way in, Annie Krieg to the near side. She goes down low, drops it back up along the wall, and tries to hook up with Kozabud at the point. And stick handling it, and got bounced away. A nice play by Megan Berg. And the Spuds have to go back up ice to regain control. As they come in on the power play, here's a walk in by Krieg, the drop pass back, and a glove save made there by Peyton Wiedemann.
Yeah, not a big opportunity there, but at least the Spuds were able to get it down. Now the number one power play here will come out with the Holmes and Bruschi. Corton picks up that point here with Dronen, and we'll see what we have to offer.
Underway with 3 minutes remaining in the period, 1 minute remaining in the penalty. And Moorhead with that extra skater, setting it up. Bemidji, good defensive maneuver to put a stick on it and force play back out to center ice. There's a windup and a shot bouncing it near side. Rebound comes back now near side, and as they turn to look along the wall, it is dished ahead, and it comes back into the near corner and around and all the way to the far side where Moorhead tracks it down. On the play near side, it was a long pass that was intended to hook up to hook up with Bria Holm, but it was just in front of her, and the play got swiped up against the wall. Bria Holm on the recovery along the near side, but in offside.
Yeah,
Holm and Brewski were both on the other side of the
ice.
ice.
Yeah, Brewski got caught kind of slowly inching in and definitely offsides.
Face off at center ice. Still 16 seconds left on the Moorhead power play.
Late change there by the Spuds. They're not going to get away with that.
They're going to keep their number one power play out. Here's Dronen, near side, Holm. Bria Holm walks her way in, then drops it back out. Delivered off to the far side, counting down now from 6. Wind up with a pass up on top. It comes to Olivia Corton. Bemidji is back at full strength as the play goes behind the net. Tipped away and recovered, then off a skate, taken back. Moorhead mishandled it briefly. Brewski now will head off. She had an extended period of time during that power play situation. We'll have a rest now with 1:42 remaining in the period. Rung around to the near side. Play comes into the corner, spun off to the far side. From there, Olivia Dronen plays it back. And out of the corner, here's the walk-in. Here's a centering pass looking for the deflection, but away. And it comes back. Here comes Bria Holm. On her way in, her centering pass got knocked away. Bria Holm to the corner and plays it off to the far side. Centering pass got knocked away and recovered. Bemidji tracking it down. Set off to the side by the Lumberjacks before play goes down low, and a shot that just missed. Rebound out of the corner. Looking it up on top. Here's Ellie Feeney. To the far side it goes, and a wind up there. Walking her way down into the corner, centering pass, looking for the tap in. It's not there. Rebound back all the way near side as we've gone inside the final minute. Ellie Feeney trying to protect the alley at the wall. Went down on her knees to play it, and it slips loose, and it's picked up by Kate Kozabad. Here comes Moorhead. 39 seconds to go in the period. Kozabad walking her way in with a shot, and it's deflected away. Wiedemann again, tough in net. Play goes off to the far corner. 30 seconds now as the Lumberjacks try to work their way out of the zone and to center ice. Here comes the attack with a long pass. It got blocked away and back to the near side. Chased now to the far corner. Rally forward there, and it's picked up and across and out the center. Counting down from 10 as the Spuds and Lumberjacks play here in the first period. And the teams are battling it back and forth. Moorhead with some preference offensively in that period, getting a goal and head into the locker room with the advantage. After one period of play from Moorhead Sports Center, it's Moorhead 1 and Bemidji nothing.
We are The Breakdown. For almost 2 decades, we've published the most comprehensive yearbooks on Minnesota high school sports and run the best in-season and off-season events. We cover every corner of the state. We are The Breakdown.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to.
Revive Professional Massage Therapy Clinic. Locally owned and operated. Open 7 days a week, day, evening, and same-day appointments available. Couples massages also available. 20 highly trained professional licensed massage therapists on staff. Now with 2 locations, South Fargo and Detroit Lakes. offering online booking and online gift certificates. www.reviveprofessionalmassage.com.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
is a small business owner. She is swamped. Pam knows she needs to advertise, but is overwhelmed by all the options. What if there was a way for Pam to have access to a team of media experts? What if this was at no extra cost and didn't require a contract? Meet Avenue Right. Save time, money, and get peace of mind that your advertising dollars are well spent.
Boss DXT snowplows are tough to beat. Featuring dual trip tech, flared wings, and optional D-force for improved scraping and backdragging performance. Choose from 3 different sizes in steel, stainless steel, and poly. The Boss DXT is built to restore order.
Your home for Boss snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
The M3 nonprofit is breaking the ice as they raise mental health awareness for our Moorhead community and our youth. Started by a group of parent volunteers, M3 will offer support and host events throughout the year that bring focus to mental health. Together, M3 will raise awareness, eliminate the stigma, and connect resources for mental health. Thank you, M3, for supporting our community's youth.
We are The Breakdown. For almost 2 decades, we've published the most comprehensive yearbooks on Minnesota high school sports and run the best in-season and off-season events. We cover every corner of the state. We are The Breakdown.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to.
Moorhead Sports Center. We've got high school hockey tonight as the Moorhead girls battle up with Bemidji for the Spuds. Right now they look to be the top team in Section 8 after a couple of rather important victories over Roseau and a nice couple of victories over Brainerd. That kind of sets them up at the top, only waiting to be plucked off by some of these others.
Wow. You know, when it's playoff time, everybody's got to play at their best, and I think it's just that tight a section. I don't think anybody. It's a good accomplishment to potentially get that #1 seed, and hopefully it works out for them. Definitely, I think their resume is good enough to get that home playoff game, and then I think the top 4 teams, anything's going to happen. I should say 5 teams, because St. Cloud and Roseau are right in there, and Bemidji and the rest of the gang are been playing good hockey too. So you can't really feel too good on any given night if you don't show up. Things won't work out for you.
Regardless of how things go the rest of the way, this Spud girls team has made giant steps forward.
Yeah, definitely heading the right direction. Hopefully they can finish it off here with at the end of the year, winning games and playing good hockey. And what the scores are, to me, are more immaterial to how you're playing. Right? You want to be playing good, solid hockey, doing all the little things right, and that'll lead you to the top.
Spuds in this second period will go left to right. They've got a 1-0 lead on Taylor Brewski's goal. Ellie Feeney assisting. And in the first period, Moorhead put 14 shots on goal, 13 saves then for Peyton Wiedemann. Meanwhile, Kyler Janke faced 5 shots and 5 saves recorded for the senior goaltender. Good numbers for Kyler Janke, 2.61 goals against and approaching a 90% saves. As we step out to center ice, Moorhead has Madeline Spaeth in to handle the faceoff, and she'll square up against Bella Webb. This last-minute administrative work going on before we resume.
Then waiting for a goaltender, Larry.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, she's making her way from the locker room.
And then she's going to the other end, too.
She's going to get a cold jug of water to take with her.
There you go.
But, a little talk about her is she's played excellent against us. And I think, going back to that game, I think she let in 2 goals on about 35, 38 shots.
There were a lot of shots.
And here again, 13 out of 14. Nice job. And
give her the benefit of the doubt. Yeah. Coming back on the ice to play. We'll wait.
Yeah, we'll wait. And I know our teammates definitely will.
And so with that, the Spuds gain the face-off and head in Carried off to the far side. Annie Krieg turns, shoots, and it's bounced up and away. To the near side, carried behind the net. Again, Moorhead starting things off with possession in the offensive zone. Out on top it comes to Annika Strami, and it slipped off her stick. Chasing it down at center ice, she comes back along the wall, fanned on the pass, and then recovers, sends it ahead, but not enough to clear, and it's brought back by Chloe Hasbargen of Bemidji. Rolling it off the near wall, Annie Krieg goes down to chase it. They're going to let that one go past the end line, which results in an icing pass and sets up the faceoff to the far side of Wiedemann.
Yeah, just unfortunate for Strami. It looked like her stick was a little short. She missed a couple of them. Trying hard, just kind of rolled on her a little bit and turned over, but all ends well.
Moorhead boys winning earlier today. They tied Warroad on the road. That's like a win if you can go down to Warroad and tie. 4-4 was the final there as Moorhead and Warroad battle it out, two of the top teams in the state of Minnesota. As the Moorhead girls now coming out of the zone. Forces a face-off just outside the blue line. Play comes out for Kate Kozabud. Chases it up against the wall. Pulled down by Bria Holm, centering. Here's the walk-in. Bria Holm with a shot and a goal! Bria Holm, whoa, she found the corner, right, tucked it right in there for the Spuds, and it's 2-0.
Yeah, good puck movement off the sidewall there by her sister, Ella, and Bria made no doubt about it. Quick shot, and the Spuds are up 2-0. Nice goal there and good teamwork by the Spuds.
And it comes just a minute and 9 seconds into play here in the second period. So on the combination, it's 2-0 Spuds. And play comes right back into the offensive zone. That's the kind of shot you hope you can see develop. It had a lot of oomph behind it. It had precision on it, and it found the corner.
Well, and again, what I liked about it is good teamwork, moving the puck, making a quick decision, good quick shot, and that makes the difference to be able to score goals.
Now out in the slot, it comes near side. Down deep into the corner for Taylor Brewski. Back up for Holm again, and that one by Bria Holm slips off to the far side. They'll try it again. It bounces away and out to center ice where Spuds will have to touch up. On the return, Ella Holm walking her way in. Kate Kozabud had it deflected, blocked, and covered. Nice save by Peyton Wiedemann.
Again, good puckment there too, Larry. Just the movement, getting people in open spaces. Kozabud had a point blank or kind of more of a pseudo breakaway right there, and goaltender again, Hamry, comes up with a really, really good save.
With the play down, it comes near side for Annika Strami and turns it down low. Pass now on for Olivia Corton, who's having trouble catching up to it. Turns it around, turns it down, and Chloe Hasbargen intercepts for Bemidji. Hasbargen brings it out and through, and then on her pass, it is stolen away by the Spuds. It comes rolling back out, and here we got a breakaway now. We've got a breakaway. Winding her way up with a shot, and it's blocked away by Wiedemann. Deflected to the far corner. Tracked down by Bella Webb. From behind, Bella Webb feeds it to the near corner, and once again, we're seeing the prowess of a goaltender like Peyton Wiedemann. Here's another long shot that's blocked away. Rebound down and picked up by Nelson. Up and then down and off to the far corner for Chloe Hasbargen. Try to break out of the zone. A long pass comes all the way through. Couldn't handle the soft touch. And it comes back to Annika Strami, and the Spuds are out of their own end looking up ice. Long pass out. That's going to result in icing and bring the play back up. Spuds had a little quick release on that one before the outlet was set up, and as a result, the faceoff comes in to the near side of Kylie Janke.
Well, we could say if she was shooting bow and arrow, she missed her target because she was a little bit off there. But it was the right idea. It was a good outlet opportunity. But I like the way the Spuds came out, the puck movement, and getting quick shots towards the net.
To the near corner, tracked down. Kate Kozabud feeds it back. Working it off the wall and bounced it out to center ice. The recovery there got away momentarily from Madeline Spaeth. Got retracked down below, and then outlet pass comes to Annie Krieg. She sends it down low, and it got past the end line, and another icing call stops play.
Yeah, they kind of have there's a long outlet pass that's creating some opportunities for 2-on-1s, and Maddie Hansen had the breakaway on the last one, and they're being able to spring them. Unfortunately, Annie just didn't quite get her stick on it, but I can see that it's there, and they're using it to their advantage.
Face-off comes near side, up against the wall. And as they battle for it there, it comes lifted up, kept in the zone. Here's a wrister sent on. Spuds are there to pick it off, and Ellie Feeney sends it out. It comes rolling all the way down. They're going to wave off the icing call as it's played. And brought back. And on the outlet, intercepted briefly, deflected away, and sent out, and it comes all the way through. Moorhead chasing it down. The return pass comes to Annie Krieg. Kept in by Spaeth, now to Krieg. Looking out at the point. Kozubud waiting for it there. The Spuds are tied up and the puck is loose. Krieg giving chase. Tracks it down behind the net before it's picked up and set in on top. A nice work from out of the corner by Spaeth. And the play comes back up along the near wall where LeBon has it. And then it's deflected away from her. Back handed into the zone. Off to the far side. Tracked down. And picked up by Ella Holm. Deep in the corner. Trying to work her way loose and regain the composure after the pressure. Arm is up. Penalty forthcoming. And that was holding, I think, wasn't it?
It's either it could go a high stick, hook, or a hold.
Pick your choice.
I think you can pick your choice on that.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure he was going to call it at first. He kind of let that go for a while.
Well, that's what I thought.
Which was fine. Yeah, he's going to call a hook on it on number 12, which is.
It reminded me of some of those offensive holds that we see in the NFL.
Yeah.
What? You called that on me?
Inside the shoulder pads,
yeah,
Larry.
Exactly.
Inside the shoulder pads.
So after the face-off, the Spuds come up with it. And they've got the power play now for 2 minutes. Up on top, sent in by Ella Holm, or Bria Holm rather. And it comes out on top, and they'll try it again. On the near wing, the return goes off to the far side all the way. On top, Dronen turns, shoots, blocked away. Rebound, shot and goal!
Yeah, Ella Holm wasted no time on that. And it's
Perfectly
a good shot.
set up.
Yeah. You know, I was just going to say that the high opportunity to go cross ice is there, and then they used it, and they got the puck to the net, and coming back out to Dronen takes a quick shot, rebound goal, but Ella wasted no time banging that home. Beautiful goal there by the Spuds.
7:06, the time of the goal. And a different pace to this one from what we saw in Bemidji.
Yeah, again, what they've came out and moved the puck, you can see it, 2 goals in the first 5 minutes, and it's a lot of puck movement and just doing the right thing with the puck.
So it's 3-0 Moorhead. That was a power play goal for the Spuds. And they'll try it again with a long shot that is blocked away by Wiedemann. Moorhead there, nice defensive play by Olivia Dronen. Out of the corner, sending it off to the far side and rimmed out. The play comes all the way out of the zone. That sets up an icing on Bemidji, and Moorhead will have the face-off to the stick side of the Bemidji goal.
Yeah, you look at it, the difference here, you know, you're 5.5 minutes in, shots are 8-0, and it's good teams rise to these type of occasions towards the end of the year, and we're seeing some good things out of Moorhead. And Bemidji's working hard, but I think it's just more the play of Moorhead than anything else.
The face-off down, and the Spuds are there to pick it up, stick handling her way up into position. Pardon me, knocked away from Eddie Salvovold. And play goes off to the far wall before it's deflected out to the point. Stick handling there, gaining control. Then lost it out to center ice, grabbing it back, and the Spuds will regroup. On the near side now, brought in. Nice centering pass, walking her way in. Here's a shot that's sent on by Olivia Corton. And it bounces all the way out to the far side and down deep into the corner plate. They scramble for it there, a battle for that loose puck. And finally it's reached in and they poke it free and the Spuds send it in. A long pass out from right out in front, deflected on. And that'll take some pressure off for the moment and bring the play back into the stick side of Peyton Wiedemann.
Yeah, this is a lot different than last time, Larry, where they're just very resilient and putting a lot of pressure on the puck at all times. And like I said, hopefully that continues for Moorhead, and hopefully for Bemidji they can turn things around for themselves.
23-5, shots on goal, Moorhead. 3-0 on the scoreboard. Play comes near side as Moorhead keeps it in the zone. Battled for it there, turned around, picked up by Madison Nisler. Sent off to the far side, and the Spuds again track it down, but Bella comes up with it, and the Spuds are able to keep it in the zone. A throw down deep, and it's played by Bemidji. On the recovery, it comes out to center. The Spuds will have to track it down and gain control as they send it off to the far side. A pass that got all the way off the boards and then picked up, and they're going to call offside if Moorhead were to play it, but it got away briefly, and the arm has now gone down as Bemidji gains control coming out of their zone. Long pass deflected, comes near side, tapped ahead, recovered by Madison Nisler. She carries it down, and there is the second real legitimate shot on goal that we've seen.
Yeah.
Moorhead has just been able to control play at the other end throughout. And
well, and you talk about even Janke's situation, only 6 shots, not seeing a lot. You got to stay sharp, and it's not easy. Kind of go for those skates to keep yourself in the game because hasn't seen a lot of pucks.
Here's another shot on that was deflected off to the near side. Play comes up against the wall and then bounced away, and Ellie Feeney watches it sail off to the far corner where Bemidji comes up with it. Centering pass deflected behind the net. Spuds backhanded off to the far side. Madeline Spaeth heads out ice with it. Pass comes out to center and turned around. Moorhead intercepting, however, and takes the pressure away and brings it near side. Annie Krieg turned it around and headed up, but a late whistle. Well, we got players being scraped off the ice.
Yeah, he's going to call. I don't know what they're going to call there. Maddie Spaeth was playing hard, lifted the stick. I think he's going to call roughing, and she might have got 2 minutes for playing too hard. I don't know. I thought she just lifted her stick, but it's the official's right there and probably made the right call.
We'll know in a moment what the call was. It is against Moorhead, and it gives Bemidji the power play. On the near side, Lumberjacks set things up. Walking up the slot, winding up, shooting wide and on behind. Was it roughing?
Yeah, it was roughing.
Yes, yep. Moorhead on a shorthanded situation, walk it in, shot blocked, rebound, comes back near side. Up on top, here's the look by Feeney. Her shot deflected into the near corner. Rolls down behind the net. Scrambling after it, picked up by Kira Nelson. Back now near side, 1:21 left on the Moorhead penalty. Here comes Bemidji. Bella Webb had it picked off. Here's the walk-in by Bria Holmes. She goes down, play continues on. Not a second arm up, and so just the single power play continues on.
The only arm up was Crafts there.
Yeah. Here's a shot blocked away by Kylie Janke. Back now to the near side as the Spuds pull it loose. 2-on-1 break out at center. 2-on-1 break in. Here's a windup and a shot just wide by Olivia Dronen. Comes all the way down and chasing it. The Spuds track it down. Dronen, near side, blocked away. Scrambled after and goes rink wide. Pulled in by Olivia Corton. And sending it to the blue line where it's picked off by Bemidji. Still 28 seconds left on the Lumberjacks power play. Pulled away by Kelsey Clute. And for a moment it's deflected and then finally gained by Olivia Dronen. She's deep in the corner, sending it out. Time running short now. We're at 10 seconds left. Spud still short-handed. Here's the walk-in and a shot blocked, and Wiedemann is there to make the save. And a nice move in as the Spuds captured the puck at center ice, and even though short-handed, got a good scoring opportunity.
Yeah, Ella did a nice job of cutting in, and another good save there by the Bemidji goaltender.
6 seconds left on the power play. And the play comes out to the near side, and it got away. Trying to feed it back out to the point, but it got all the way through, and just as it's covered up in goal by Janke, Moorhead comes back to full strength. Spaeth is on. Play is stopped. Face-off will be on the near side of Moorhead goaltender Kylie Janke. As they stand in, rolls off to the far side. Moorhead in pursuit. And here's the pass to Annie Krieg. On the way in. Krieg goes down deep into the corner. She looks for a centering pass. It's deflected back to Krieg and then out. Stick out of your way off the skates, and off the stick it comes near side. Sent in by Kozabud to the far side, and it comes right back to it. Here's the walk in up the slot. That shot into traffic, bounced away. Down deep into the corner. Deflected behind the net. And from there, from a wraparound try up against the side of the net, and the play stops as Wiedemann is there to put the glove around it and keep it safely tucked away. But Moorhead has come up with 2 goals here in the second period and lead it 3-0.
Yeah, you know, they just kind of they stepped up their game here in this period, and it's just been pretty consecutive shifts of good hockey here for Moorhead.
6:27 time remaining here in the second. Moorhead putting a stick on it at the blue line to keep it in. Now it's returned, and the Spuds have to set it up as they go to the far side. On the way in, Olivia Dronen has it knocked away. It came outside the zone. Recovered then by Bemidji, and they bring it out to center, and play continues on. Backpedaling back into their own end with 6 minutes remaining in the period. Along the near side, and it's 3-on-1. Here comes the look in. Brewski walks her way in, and a shot blocked away by Wiedemann. Going down to the far side, up against the wall and deflected. Rolling all the way down to the far corner. And in pursuit with 5:42 to go, looking for that centering pass. It's deflected down. Along the far wall before it's played up into the air and back. Long shot goes behind the net. Bounce back near side with 5.5 minutes remaining. A long pass out of the zone, picked up by the Lumberjacks. And as they look for the play, it's 2-on-1 and in. Corton sending it off to the far side. It's returned to Corton down low. Looking up on top, it plays off to the near wall. Up against it in the corner, Salvovold had a chance to poke it loose. It ricochets away, and the Lumberjacks come up with it, but can't clear the zone, and now it's bounced away, and it comes rolling back up ice. Lumberjacks get there first. Here's a centering pass, shot blocked up and away. To the near side it comes, and out come the Spuds. Player goes down. We've got a tripping penalty coming up as Spuds bring it in near side. Kozubit goes off down low, shot blocked, and it's up and away, and Wiedemann makes the save. She's still in the goal mouth along with the Spud player, and play stops there with 4:41 to go. One of the more exciting plays of all the sports is a breakaway attempt by a hockey player.
You know, just a little snake bit there, Madison Hansen. It's funny because obviously it's my daughter, but she had good opportunity. Great pass by Kate Kossabud, and she tried a little backhand, forehand up her shelf there, and it didn't work out. But the Spuds will get a power play here with 4:41 left here in the second period.
Taylor Bierke with the penalty call. So the Lumberjacks, short-handed, they toss it out of the zone. Moorhead will go all the way back up ice to pick it up with 4.5 minutes remaining. Moorhead leading it 3-0. And the play comes to Ella Holm. The return to Bria Holm, and on the way in. Carries it behind the net. Ella Holm following the play. Carries it out of the far corner up on top. Ella Holm is tripped up and she goes down. No call there. Play continues on as it comes up on top to Corton. Now near side the return. And the shot sent on by Bria Holm. Back to the near side. It comes right out on top. They'll try it from there as Corton brings it back near side, and Brewski walks her way in to shoot. Blocked in traffic. Rebound is tipped away. All the way out it comes.
You know, Brewski did the right thing there. She had that lane, and you know, they're setting it up really well here.
Moorhead comes in. Odd player rush, 3-on-2. Off to the far side. Picked up by Bria Holm. Trying to send it up on top. Loose now in the corner. 3.5 minutes remaining in the second. 48 seconds remaining on the Moorhead power play. To the point. Now near wing. Back up on top. Corton sends it off to the far side. Wind up on a shot. It's blocked down and put back into play by Taylor Brewski. And a long pass out of the zone. Thrown all the way up ice. And with 28 seconds to go, that gives Moorhead a chance to change for this next rush into the zone. Long pass that got away, and this one will be icing against Moorhead as they try to hook. They must have been listening in because they are trying those long length passes, much to your liking.
Well, and surprisingly they're there. You know, you just don't usually see that, and we haven't connected on all of them. But again, I like the way the Spuds set it up on that power play and did a really nice job of getting themselves some really good opportunities to score there.
as we go inside of 3 minutes to play in the period. Face off down. Webb had it for a moment, tipped away from her. Play comes out, Spuds have it. 9 seconds to go in the power play as Kozabud brings it deep into the near corner. Catches up to it and carries it behind the net. Spuds have one little last moment, but Bemidji has come back to full strength. And here's the return near side. Pulling it off the wall, Bella Webb. Stick handling her way in, had it poke checked away. Spuds come up with it. Here's Kate Kozabud to the blue line, to the far side and dropped away. Scrambled after with Webb, turns it around and sends it up ice. This will not have enough muster to clear the zone, and so play continues on as the Spuds play it back to the near side. 2:13 remaining. Played to the near wall. Deflected away there again briefly as it comes back up the near side. And from there turned around. Bemidji tried to tip it out of the zone but couldn't, and it comes clear. And now it bounces up into the air. The Lumberjacks come away with it in the transition. They've got the advantage as they move on their way in. With a nice angle shot sent on, Kylie Janke was able to put the glove around it and keep it safe and keep it at 3-0.
Yeah, doing a good job there. Again, it's a tough position for a goaltender when you're not seeing a lot of pucks, but she stayed good and square and no rebound there, and good puck control by her.
Bella Webb draws it out, and at the point, steered in by Chloe Hasbargen. Comes bouncing back near side, 1:40. Quickly played hockey game here tonight. Here's a 2-on-1 break, Moorhead. Walking on her way in, Olivia Dronen shoots, and it's blocked away. Corton had a good look in, but it got knocked away. Rebound away, and the Spuds will try it again. Player goes down, play continues on. Chased out to the far side by Anna Kostrami. Moorhead there to pick it up, and they bring the pass. Here's a wind-up and a shot by Solvable, deflected off the far corner and back out to the point. Moorhead will catch up to it there. 1:10 to go. On the near side, Solvable into the near corner. Rolls around behind the net, played there by Chloe Hasbargen. Send it up on top. Wademan could not reach out without giving away her position, and so play continues as the Lumberjacks work it behind the net. 51 seconds remaining in the period. To the near side, it comes bouncing away, turned around, rolls it behind the net as they give chase. Kara Nelson had up for a moment. Spuds now have it away. Taking a good long look in, Olivia Dronen gives it off for Taylor Bruschi. Up on top, a turnaround look, but can't get the shot away. And Ella Holm is turned around, and the Spuds come out to center ice. Touching up on the plate, Dronen goes rink wide with it. Here's a windup and a shot and a block and a save. Nice save there on a hard shot sent in from Ella Holm.
Just kind of coming in waves, don't you think? I mean, just the way that they're moving the puck, it seems like even if one pass is intended for someone else, it seems like someone else is there, and they just really reading each other well here in this game.
19 seconds remaining to play here in the second period. Moorhead with a 3-0 advantage, sending a shot in that bounced away by Wiedemann. Moorhead picking up the loose puck, sending it behind the net, counting down from 7. That may very well put this one in the locker room. With one last chance out of the corner, this will run us down, and as the horn sounds, we have completed 2 periods of play tonight from Moorhead Sports Center. It's Moorhead 3 and Bemidji 0.
We are The Breakdown. For almost 2 decades, we've published the most comprehensive yearbooks on Minnesota high school sports and run the best in-season and off-season events. We cover every corner of the state. We are The Breakdown.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to.
Revive Professional Massage Therapy Clinic. Locally owned and operated. Open 7 days a week, day, evening, and same-day appointments available. Couples massages also available. 20 highly trained professional licensed massage therapists on staff. Now with 2 locations, South Fargo and Detroit Lakes, offering online booking and online gift certificates. www.reviveprofessionalmassage.com.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
Is a small business owner. She is swamped. Pam knows she needs to advertise, but is overwhelmed by all the options. What if there was a way for Pam to have access to a team of media experts? What if this was at no extra cost and didn't require a contract? Meet Avenue Right. Save time, money, and get peace of mind that your advertising dollars are well spent.
Boss DXT snowplows are tough to beat. Featuring dual trip tech, flared wings, and optional D-force for improved scraping and backdragging performance. Choose from 3 different sizes in steel, stainless steel, and poly. The Boss DXT is built to restore order.
Your home for Boss Snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
The M3 nonprofit is breaking the ice as they raise mental health awareness for our Moorhead community and our youth. Started by a group of parent volunteers, M3 will offer support and host events throughout the year that bring focus to mental health. Together, M3 will raise awareness, eliminate the stigma, and connect resources for mental health. Thank you, M3, for supporting our community's youth.
We are The Breakdown. For almost 2 decades, we've published the most comprehensive yearbooks on Minnesota high school sports and run the best in-season and off-season events. We cover every corner of the state. We are The Breakdown.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to.
Revive Professional Massage Therapy Clinic. Locally owned and operated. Open 7 days a week, day, evening, and same-day appointments available. Couples massages also available. 20 highly trained professional licensed massage therapists on staff. Now with 2 locations, South Fargo and Detroit Lakes. Offering online booking and online gift certificates. www.reviveprofessionalmassage.com.
Well, we head into the third period tonight from Moorhead Sports Center, and the Moorhead girls are leading Bemidji by a count of 3-0. Their next action comes up Monday from Fergus Falls. Game you can hear right here on 970 WDAY when they take on the Otters, a very good Class A team in Minnesota. They are threatening to make a run into state tournament play. Play on the near side. Tipped away briefly into the corner. Moorhead going right to left. Here's a tip right out in front. And the rebound by Annie Krieg deflected near side. Comes in towards goal, and then it's steered away by Kira Nelson. It comes out of the zone and rolls all the way up as Olivia Dronen tracks it down. She circles out of the far corner, plays it up against the wall, comes back towards her, but then it's steered loose and the Spuds are battling to get position on it, along with the steady play underneath of Bemidji before it's rolled loose, and the Spuds get an outbreak pass, and it's deflected and picked up by Ellie Laban. On the near side, she walks her way in, looking for the centering pass. It came right back to her, and it comes rolling up on top to Ella Holm. Plays it near side for Feeney. Wind up in a shot. She fanned on it, nearly, just about didn't get anything on it, and it was a soft touch ahead. The loose puck is picked up by the Spuds. Turn it around and bring it back in. Circling down, here's a backhand shot blocked away by Wiedemann. To the far corner, they'll try it again. And from there, Ella Holm lost it up on front. It rolls off to the far side, and a battle for it there as the Spuds get position. Ella Holm there to take it back again to Brewski, to Bria Holm, near side looking in, wind up and shooting, and a glove save deflected off to the far side. It rolls all the way out. Moorhead coming back, and they touch up on the players. Bria Holm continues on. Now it's given away. Here comes Brennan Eltina, and it got ahead of her and all the way down, and from there into the corner and up against the wall. The Spuds are there to pull it away. Spuds dodge a bullet on that breakaway by Eltina. To the near side, wind up in a shot, and a bad angle shot, but it was right on goal. Deflected off to the far side. Moorhead picking it up there. Just underway in the third period. Moorhead 1 in the first, 2 in the second as it comes near side. Bouncing down from the corner as they play. Comes up on to Ellie Feeney, winding it up, and it's deflected to the far corner. Played back and along the wall. Up high in the slot. Near side, here's the look by Bria Holm. On top. Shot by Brewski, deflected behind. Rolling back now, near side, it comes up against the wall. Grabbed there by the Lumberjacks as they circle around, and it's picked off. Walking her way loose, the Spuds had it for a moment as Kendall Lund tried to set up a play, and it's poked off to the far side, and play continues out of the zone. It comes rolling all the way back up ice. They're going to wave off icing. This can be played. It is played, and the Spuds steer it back to the near side. Rolling it loose. And we are playing catch-up hockey here so far as the Spuds pick up a loose puck and put a shot right on goal. Deflected away, and play continues on. Out to center ice come the Lumberjacks. Reaching for it, pulling it in. Bella Webb throws it down low, catches up to it, and picked up her own pass before the Spuds reach in to pull it loose. Just ahead of Maddie Hansen. Down low it goes in the shot. Wiedemann kicks that one away. Loose back now near side. Here's a rush up ice by the Lumberjacks. A long pass that goes down and all the way down. That sets up icing 13. It seems to me both teams are still trying to figure out what best they can do here in this third period.
Yeah, you know, Moorhead's had probably the possession most of the time here, but you're right. Couple of good opportunities. Hansen had one there where she got in again and on another long pass, and probably a little more of the same. It's just Spuds haven't converted yet.
Dronen sends it to the corner, and it rings to the net. Played from behind. Here's a walk-in attempt, and it's deflected away. Spuds wind up in a shot that's blocked. Hiding up in the slot near side now for Olivia Dronen. Tosses it behind the net. It rolls off to the far side. Spuds keeping the pressure on offensively. Out shooting Bemidji 37-8. Outscoring Bemidji 3-0. Here's a backhand pass attempt. Picked up by Annie Krieg. Off to the far side and to the point. Looking in from there. Backpedaling and setting it up. Sending it down just wide. Long rebound to the near corner. Corralled and brought in by Olivia Dronen. Bounces up on top. Strami sends that shot in. That one's blocked away. Back to the near side it comes, and a long pass out of the zone. Once again, forced to ice the play just to take some pressure off their goal and have a chance to catch a breath.
Yeah, and Bemidji's kind of really packing it around their net right now, and you can see that, which you can see the Spuds have control, and they're on the outside, and they're trying to get to the inside, but Bemidji's, it's almost like playing with an extra few goalies, the way that they're so tight to the net.
12:36 remaining here in regulation. Moorhead boys were forced into an overtime session in Warroad earlier today, and that's the way it ended up in a tie, 4-4. Play here has the Spud girls leading 3-0, controlling offensively and not allowing much at the other end. And play comes back near side. Up against the wall, it got away, and it comes rolling out. And once again, we'll have the icing whistle to stop play. And that's one way to kind of make a change. Otherwise, Moorhead's just not allowing much else to happen.
I'm kind of laughing at Feeney. She's got a big smile as she usually does. She caught a little toe pick and went against the boards, and it slid by her and went for an icing. But you could see the smile on her face, so you know they're having fun down there.
From behind the net, the Spuds looking up on top. Oh, that was perfectly set up, home to home, but it was blocked away. Rebound comes up, and here's another try from down low. Picking it up, and a fan on the shot, and it comes all the way out to the point. From there, the wind up by Corton, and the shot's not in. Just behind Ella Holm. To the near side, Feeney. She'll send it down. It's blocked away, but it stays in the zone for now, and then it's picked up and sent out. Feeney catching up to it. Long pass deflected to the Spuds, and they end up with Brewski. Walking her way in, Brewski. Centering pass, ends up in the far corner. Bounced away, and it comes rolling out of the zone all the way up. No icing here. It could have been played, and so play does continue on. Now we've got an arm going up, and a penalty will be assessed here with 11:11 to go in the third period. And the Spuds will find themselves shorthanded as Ellie Feeney comes to side ice. So, Bemidji with that extra skater stands in as Megan Berg will control the faceoff and drop it to the corner where Moorhead is there to pick it up, and Olivia Dronen tried to send it out of the zone. It was picked off and returned in. Now the Spuds pick up the rebound. Dronen on the way in. Backhand pass far side, wind up shot blocked away by Wiedemann. Deep to the far corner and up against the wall. The actual call on Feeney was for checking, and play continues now as the Lumberjacks back in their own end turn it around. Picked off by Dronen. Olivia Dronen lost it, and it's played back by Bemidji to the blue line and in. Down deep. Kazabud has it and sends it up and sends it into the bleachers on the far side. In fact, may have stayed in her own bench area there that stops play.
Yeah, just about took out her teammates. Or Tara Wersize got really big on the bench there as she slides behind the glass now, kind of smiling.
Smart choice.
Yep, I think so.
10:27 in the period, 1:17 on the Moorhead penalty. And out it comes, and the Spuds just about got there to deflect it. And that would have set up a breakaway opportunity, but the play comes all the way up. And right at the blue line, kept in nicely. Play down into the far corner. Wraparound try, taken away. The Spuds have it, and they send it out. It's shorthanded. It's 3-on-1. Off to the far side, wind up and a look. And the pass just behind Corton. Near side on the outlet pass. Taken away, sent off to the far side by Strami. Turned around there and sent back in deep. Inside of 10 minutes to go, and a 3-0 Moorhead advantage here in the third period. Long play on the near boards. Moorhead stepping in front. Spaeth broke up the play, and it comes near side for Samantha Nisler. Dropped deep into the corner, and from there, Madison Nisler sends it around to the far side and out. This one's rolling along the wall, and Lumberjacks are there to pick it up, and here's Chloe Hasbargen. She'll set up behind the net. 15 seconds left on the Bemidji power play. Walking through center, Chloe Hasbargen. Carries off to the far side. Still with it. Centering pass right up on top, and it got blocked away. Rebound into traffic. Bemidji, or Moorhead, is at full strength. Feeney is on the ice. She'll head off to the side. And the play with shorthanded still in place. And the Spuds come up with it. Here's the walk-in by Bria Holm. Centering pass was just ahead. It was blocked in front of Brewski. Rebound comes off to the side. A wind up and a shot, and it's blocked. Rebound tipped out away. Rolling all the way up ice. And with that, it brings an icing call to stop the play with 8:43 to go. Moorhead leading it 3-0.
Yeah, it's kind of a continuation here. Moorhead hasn't quite notched one back in the net, but again, they've been doing a good job. Bemidji had a couple opportunities there on their power play, or at least trying to create some offensive opportunities.
So off the face-off, it's drawn. and set up on top. Here's a wind up and a look and a block and a try by Brewski. She's got one, looking for two. Near side it comes. Centering pass blocked up into the air. Both teams at full strength. Moorhead with a 40-10 shots on goal advantage, 3-0 in the goals advantage. And controlling offensively. It's dropped back, a wind up and a shot sent in by Bria Holm. Rebound off to the side. Again the rebound has tried to work its way in, but Wiedemann somehow finds something to put in the way and keep it out of the goal mouth and force a face-off.
Yeah, I thought they were going to be able to tuck it behind here.
It's that kind of play where you almost are expecting something extra to happen along the way, especially in a contested game like this. But on the play, it does come outside the zone.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the take on that is, but.
And on the faceoff, Taylor Brewski catches up to her own faceoff and heads off to the far side. Up against the wall. The pass out of the zone didn't clear. Comes near side for Bria Holm, winds up to shoot. That one nearly found away. It escapes and ends up in the far corner. Up against the base of the net, and once again Wiedemann called on to put the stop in play. 7:43 to go. It's 3-0, Moorhead.
Yeah, just a really, really good shift there by Moorhead. Had multiple opportunities to put one in, and like I said, I think I've mentioned it a million times, the goaltender, just impressed. She's done a great job there for Bemidji.
From behind the net, it's played back now near side. As they tie it up in the corner, the Spuds center it, and they get all the way through. The return, and the play out to the point got away from the Spuds. Here comes the rush in by Madison Nisler. She's backpedaling her way down. Throws it behind the net, comes back now near side, and from there, Bella Webb plays it all the way to the far corner. Moorhead catching up to it, however, and put it down on the ice and carry it out. Moorhead from behind, tapping it ahead now as Sullivan catches up to it momentarily. And from there, it's brought back all the way. Olivia Dronen circles the net. She's pushed into the boards by Nisler, Samantha Nisler. And that turns the play around. It comes right back in. Kelsey Clute has it off to the far side. Picked up at the far point by Taylor Bierke. And now against the side of the net. Rolling it back now to the near side. 6:38 to go. On its way back out to center ice, it's picked up by Taylor Bierke. Handed off, Chloe Hasbargen. Turns and looks up ice. Hasbargen just across the line and in, sends a shot right on goal. And it's knocked away by Janke. Back now to the near side. As play continues up on top. 6:13 remaining. Here's a pass on the near side for Olivia Dronen. She returns it, knocked away. Bemidji picks it off and heads in. A long, hard shot from center ice is blocked away by Kylie Janke. From behind the net, it comes near side. A long rink-wide pass. The Spuds catching up to it and play it. Mishandled it briefly, but Olivia Dronen finds a way to handle it. Carries it up into the slot. She goes down. Play is behind her. And now backhanded off to the far side, and there it goes. Bria Holm catching up to it. But it's played out on a poke away. Here come the Lumberjacks. It's 2-on-3. The shot deflected, and right down. It is steered off to the side by Anna Castrami. Pass comes out on top off a hard bounce to the far wall. Brought in by Lauren Henneman. And on the near side to the corner, all the way to the far side, 5:13 to go. There's a windup and a shot blocked down. Looking for the deflection from Krieg. It comes back to her in the corner. And now taken away as the Spuds try to manufacture another opportunity. Up on top, Feeney's shot blocked off to the side. Kendall Anderson gave chase on that one before the Lumberjacks pick it away. But the Spuds come in and step right in front of the play and slow it down and force the turnover. Kate Kuzabad circling back into her own end. Play ahead for Ellie Laban. Drops it back, and a wind-up attempt by Madeline Spaeth is offline. Deflected to the far side, and the Spuds from behind the net. Looking again, and Bella Webb plays it to the near corner. Up against the wall, and knocked away loose and out to center. 4:21 remaining, and it's pulled away, and Annie Krieg brings it to the blue line and in. A centering pass got deflected down on a nice poke check away. A bouncing puck deflected. Bella Webb to chase it down. She turns it around. She heads off. And the play goes up behind the Moorhead net. To the near side with 4 minutes remaining. Walking her way in on goal.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting there. The girl grabbed a hold of Casaba's stick, and Casaba was trying to get it back, so it looked probably worse than it was. I think Bemidji was looking for a call there, but
it was one of those situations where you never know what's going to happen next.
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
I think they were both unhappy with the way it went.
Yeah. Play to the near side. Julia Grammer plays it up on top and then stick handles it away. Here's Taylor Brusky on the way in. Centering pass, nice block on the way in by Chloe Hasbargen, good defender. To the far side, it goes to the corner with 3:33 now showing. Bria Holm sends it all the way around. Played off the far wall, and the return comes up against the near wall, and here comes Bemidji. Samantha Nisler on the wait has it picked off. Bria Holm on the way in, had her pocket picked. Here comes Bemidji, but it comes right back to Bria Holm. She winds up to shoot, and she scores! Bria Holm found the corner again, upper shelf. Spuds lead it now 4-0.
Yeah, it looked like she was going to get 3 or 4 chances on that play. It just kept going right back to her, and she definitely buried it in the upper shelf as she did earlier in the game. Almost duplicate shots there.
Second goal of the night for Bria Holm. Spuds have advanced to a 4-0 lead. Taylor Brusky started things out. Bria Holm got number 2. Ella Holm got number 3. Bria Holm got number 4. And here we go. 3 minutes now showing here in regulation as the play to Hansen turns it around along the near wall. Then it came back again and played by Bemidji. And on the walk-in, it came in offside, and that stops play with 2:49 remaining.
Yeah, Hansen was trying to bounce it up, and she gave it right to the referee's skates, and it ended up being an offsides there on Bemidji.
The face-off has Kendall Anderson standing in for Moorhead. To the near side, it comes from Maddie Hansen. Sending it rink wide, pulled in by Lauren Henneman. Down deep it comes, and it's dished back up on top. Wind up in a shot, and that's blocked away. Almost a defensive save. Deep to the corner. Spun around and deflected. Moorhead there to play it down deep into the corner. Centering pass, wind up in a shot. That one got lifted. Henneman on the return in on front. Blocked away there. 2:18 now showing as it comes rolling out and all the way to center. Tracked down and played by Olivia Dronen. The return. Walking her way in, Kendall Anderson drops it back along the near side, and it's pulled away by Bella Webb. It's 2-on-1, but Webb keeps it all the way down to the near corner. Centering pass was behind the intended Bemidji player, streaking in on the back side of the play, Madison Nisler, but the play was behind her, and that stopped what looked like a pretty good scoring opportunity for the Lumberjacks.
Yeah, just probably one of their better opportunities they've had in this period and just couldn't quite convert. Moorhead, again, having some opportunities, moving the puck well.
1:51 remaining. Moorhead has scored here in the third period to take a 4-0 lead. No penalty there. What appeared to be an obvious trip.
Well,
we don't know.
Yeah, we've had a few that might have looked that way, but again, the Spuds have controlled the pace, and good credit to them to just keep working hard.
I'm guessing he's got a lunch date for afterwards.
Yeah, and the game started a little late, so
yeah, there it is, making up for it.
Making up for it.
No, we don't say that stuff.
No, I know.
Lund brings it ahead for Moorhead as Kendall Lund played it forward. It comes back, knocked away there. Lund defending now on the play up. It's 1-on-2. Off to the far side for Samantha Nisler, dropped it away, and then picked up by Kendall Lund. She turned around, it escaped her stick and actually rolled in on her own goaltender. The save made by Kylie Jenke.
Yeah, you know, I think all the Spuds would like to get is a shout out for their senior goaltender on senior night. That's at least what I'm thinking, and I sure hope that it works out here in the last minute, 5 seconds.
A minute and 5 remaining. Kate Kozova down deep in the far corner. Behind the net, working it off, playing it off the far boards. Dished it out to center. It came out, thrown back in. Moorhead will play it. And loose to the near corner. Nice job of stick handling to get loose, and then had it poked away by Megan Berg, but it's played back along the near side by Ellie Feeney. 35 seconds to go as the play comes near side for Kendall Anderson. Up on top, played hand by Henneman. Looking for the return. Here's the walk in by Krieg, blocked away there and off to the far side. Long pass out of the zone and deflected down all the way down and steered off to the side. 18 seconds remaining as the Spuds look for a shutout win here tonight over Bemidji. Lumberjacks are trying to put the seal on something here with something to remember the bus trip home. And so far Moorhead's been able to turn everything away. And so as the horn sounds, we have played 3 periods of hockey tonight. A recap of tonight's game when we return. Our final score, Moorhead 4, Bemidji 0.